I'm tappy. I'm tippy-tappy. I'm tip-top shape. I am. I am tappy. But right now,
I think you're quite a grande loco.
What does that mean, Bear?
It's a song.
Why don't you use your language skills, your linguistic ability, and tell me what that means?
It means Jada Sara Bargle hair.
Wow, this guy.
Whoa.
You end up with this book hitting you in the head. I swear to God, it's not on me. It was on you.
All right, what's your page
number? The page is 131.
All right, 131. I'm going 1.
1. The first holiday organised by Thomas Cook was a temperance outing in the East Midlands.
Well, that's boring.
I have to start somewhere.
What an average fact. I'm sorry, you don't always get the good stuff.
Do you want to choose another one?
No, that's what it is. No, that's what it is.
Some of these other ones are nice.
I can't do that. It's against the rules. It's a bit of a shit fact,
well,
but
you're the one who
Thomas
picked the number.
Cook, I picked the number on the page. You picked the page.
The other ones
to
on
be
the page
fair,
are pretty good.
it's both of our faults. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Sure. Hey,
you go with the hey, because this is your big day.
Hey, Nonsense here, and
this piece of shit called a loser.
And who is she? She's a winner!
Actually, you know what? It turns out Nonsensei was correct. The World Cup final was today, and Argentina, or Argentina, actually ended up winning the lot. France actually did a lot better than I thought they would, but I did want them to win because our little bet was determined on who won. And you get that 0.1%. One day you'll know and understand why 0.1 is quite significant.
It sounds like nothing, but in fact, it could be a small chunk of something. I'm very happy. I was so happy to see Messi winning, finally. I was kind of sad to see Mbappe just so destroyed.
World Cup hat-trick in a final.
Yeah, it's crazy.
First time since Jeff Hurst.
He's 23 right now. He's so young.
And he's in the top 10 goal scorers of all time for World Cups. He's going to become the highest scoring player ever at World Cups.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. He's got another 3 World Cups left in him at least. It's crazy how good he is as a player. And he's already won the World Cup once. And realistically, he should have won it again. I think France ended up playing better than Argentina over the course of 140 minutes. But you don't always get what you want. Nonsensei oftentimes gets what she wants. But what's fair is fair. Argentina won even though they're slimy fucks. And oftentimes they play like absolute evil little demons. Alright, somehow I'm siding with the French pigs. I want the French to do well. I want to look at it and say, yeah, Europeans did the job. Messi, he's been waiting a long time. And I think this now does put to bed the question, Messi or Ronaldo? I've been saying Ronaldo. I believe Ronaldo is the superior player.
The GOAT.
I think he is the best of all time. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's not my line, don't worry. That's a line from WWE. But Messi is maybe at that level of superseding.
He's just cusped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
With this
just
win.
By this. The reason why I say Ronaldo is because he has won domestic leagues in multiple countries. He hasn't just won it in Spain like Messi. He's won it in Spain, in England, in Portugal, in Italy. He's done it everywhere. Whereas Messi's only done it really in Spain. So for me, that's why I say Ronaldo's the best. But I understand why others would say Messi's the best. And now I would say, you know what? Forget one's better, they're equal. They're equal. I'm going to do that. They draw.
I don't think they would accept that.
You're absolutely right. They would not accept it. But high praise, Nonsensei. She got the job done. She was indeed correct. And Brazil shat themselves out very, very quickly. But by Argentina winning, it kind of means that Saudi Arabia really won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because they're the only team to have beaten them.
That's wild.
Saudi Arabia beat the World Cup winners at the World Cup. Crazy world.
You couldn't write it.
You couldn't. In the Middle East where it was taking place. Nuts. There was a lot of trepidation going into this World Cup. You know, it was being held in the Middle East. Some people say human rights weren't being adhered to for many, many communities. But the World Cup ended up being probably one of the best 3 World Cups I've ever seen. And I'm sure a lot of people would say it's the best World Cup ever.
Yeah.
Even though it was in the winter. And for me, it didn't feel like a World Cup because you need that summer feel. But at the same time, the quality of the football was there. The vibrancy of the crowd built and built as it went on. In the group stages, not that great. But by the quarterfinals, they were going crazy in there. And there had a lot of people from all over the world coming. There was no alcohol. Maybe that helped. maybe it hindered. I would say I'm leaning towards saying it's not the worst idea in the world to have no alcohol at sporting events.
Yeah, I would say the loutish behaviour had reduced so significantly. People were just having such a good time.
Yeah. Plus, you can bring your families now without question because there aren't going to be any hooligans running about the place. I know that's part of the experience as well. You like to see a little bit of that, but it can very easily get unruly very quickly.
Yeah.
And that's never a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. More often than not, it's a bad thing. But sometimes it's just kind of cheeky to see it unfold. You know it is.
Yes,
you know it is.
Yes.
You know it is.
It is a bit cheeky sometimes, but it can easily get pushed too far, mob mentality, all these other things. But as spectators watching from so far abroad, in the middle of winter when we have snow here, it really did light up the Christmas season, the holiday season. Everyone was really rooting for whoever they were rooting for. We were really pushing for them. And, you know, I won. Kind of. I mean, they won.
Has to bring it back to her winning somehow. Not her own country, not the country of her birth, not the country of her national origin. She's like, but I won.